Hello and welcome to my brand new channel, Sustainability in the Suburbs. I'm Tom and what I'm doing is building a backyard sustainability and health project designed to create as much food and energy independently to only require minimal supplies from the shops and the grid. I've chosen to do this in a regular housing area to see if it's possible, and also that's where I live. I've been working on this project theoretically and studying for about 11 years now, but practically we've been going for 3 to 4 years, and already there've been many setbacks. Sloppy concrete, roof leaks, and also planning issues. Kind of glad are out the way, and there's going to be no more from now on. I've been meaning to start video logging and documenting the whole process since the start, but something always seemed to get in the way, and it's far too time consuming. But recently my son's taken an interest in filming, editing and music production quite handily. So he's decided to take over that side of it and do it all for me and improve his skills along the way. So if it's shit, it's on him. But he's only 12, so maybe cut him some slack. Or maybe not. So far there are 3 main components to the project, with a number of others to come. Primarily the one that intrigued my interest was aquaponics. There's also mushrooms, and finally the sauna and the cold plunge. Firstly, aquaponics. What an amazing farming technique, and once set up, really easy to maintain. It's basically a symbiotic relationship between plants and fish, where the fish shit feeds the plants and the plants clean the water for the fish. The plants grow much faster as there's a constant stream of nutrients. You don't even have to water the plants. There's less bugs because there's no soil in the system. This lack of soil though, it's also the reason that the food that's grown from it can't be named as organic, because organic involves the need for soil. It is, however, chemical free, because you can't add chemicals to the system because it killed the fish. Anyway, I'll show you around in a second. Secondly, the mushroom grow. I love mushrooms, so much so that I built a shed on the back of the garage where I can climate control and grow them. I've gone a bit overboard because you can quite easily do this in a grow tent. There's also another section where in the back of the garage for the agar work and the spores transfers. This can be really complicated, but there's also simpler methods involving an oven. Thirdly, the sauna and the cold plunge. The sauna's built in a shed on the side of the garage, and the cold plunge is a large whiskey cask that I buried in the garden. I've done this because of the massive health benefits that you get from hot and cold therapy. I've also got some future plans which involve herb and fruit, stroke a berry garden around the side, a fire pit for the health benefits, and some seating. And root crop growing. As you can't grow root crops in aquaponics because it's mainly stones that you grow in, or pebbles. I also have lots of seriously cool experiments to do around the productivity of the systems. One of the ones I'm most excited about is so mushrooms produce a lot of carbon dioxide, especially when they're colonising and also when they're growing. But I'm going to take the excess carbon dioxide from there and pump it into the aquaponics greenhouse to see if that alters productivity. Right, let's go and have a look then. Right, okay, so we're in the garden and this is how much space we've got to work with, okay? It's a bit miserable and wet, and there's a lot of drainage work going on everywhere, so lots of obstacles. Right, so we have the back of the house, and that's one of the perimeters. That's the back house with the new build houses behind, and these are the new buildings. So there's the garage, that's been there for years. We've got around the side of the house. And now we are heading I'll show you this first, so you know it's right here. We are in the sauna. It is operational, however, lack of benching and lack of lighting makes it an awkward sauna. Hopefully not for much longer. That will be the plunge bill. It will look nicer eventually. It's a whiskey cask. We have the wood storage area with the drainage work going on. Right, so here's the garage, which the mushroom sheds are on the back of. So let's have a look at that. So these are the new rooms here. So to be finalised, this will be a mushroom preparation area and agar plate working. I've left this space available for if we get any sort of battery storage system for the electrics. And then through here, there's no lighting yet, so it's just a dark room for the mushrooms. It's a grow chamber. It's finally waterproof, which took some doing. That is a project. Someone wants to make a boat out of bottles, so that's that. This is the aquaponics place. So we've gone down into the ground by about 2.5 feet. This system will contain 3 different beds, 2 fish tanks, 3 subs, and a filter. There's a lot of work left to do on it. It's just kept getting delayed constantly due to the flooding. The lowering of this this ground level has, even though it's going to give me more headroom clearance and hopefully a bit more warmth in the winter, the flooding issue has been a nightmare. So what is aquaponics? Aquaponics is a symbiotic relationship between fish and plants, where you feed the fish, the water from the fish gets fed up via a tank, which will be up here, and then it'll trickle down through all these different beds, which will then feed the plants, filter the water, and return the water to the fish tanks so that it's clean, oxygenated, and ready for the fish not to die in. Thanks for watching the video, especially if you've made it this far. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, because apparently that shows it to more people for something to do with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe so you can come along for the journey and see how many cock-ups I make. Comment section, you can take the piss if you want. Feel free to offer any suggestions. In fact, I'd be more than happy to take suggestions on things to make things easier, or just like kind of better ways of doing stuff. That'd be great. Anyway, hopefully see you again, and thanks a lot for watching. Cheers guys, see ya.